have something bigger on here. I think it's a decent pike. Just trolling that paddle tail again. Got into 2 small pike with it this morning. Oh yeah, decent pike. Really risky trying to activate the camera during this stuff. Oh, he's just really girthy, not that long. It'll go at least 8 pounds. It's just chunky. They hook out quick. I always try and keep them in the net there. Kind of like a little live well. Much better for them than hauling them into the boat. Oh, almost took my net. Oh. Come on, it's okay. Man, he's feisty. Oh, there goes the hook. That's good. His belly is just bursting. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Probably, yeah, 7 pounds. Definitely not the longest, but still nice. Feeling his back, it's broad and just thick. Alright, thanks buddy. Cool. Yeah, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but I got into a couple of small pike this morning on the same lure by my island, so there's definitely a better pike population in here than I estimated. I wish I had spent my time targeting them, but I was thinking it was a lake trout lake. And I'm almost at the portage into the next lake, so that'll be probably it. Oh well. At the portage, and the guidebook said this one was a bit easier, but it seems pretty awful. And the bugs are bad, obviously. So in one way I can see why this trail is easy. It's pretty flat and dry. But because of the forest fire, it's extremely overgrown with small stuff that's just clogging up sections of it. Like this canopy here. I'm gonna have to bulldoze the canoe through this because it's gonna be way in the air, obviously. I'm trying to clear a little as I go back for the other load. Concerning thing is that I have no visibility to bears. I could walk right past one right here. There could be a bear there. I have no visibility. This place is just bursting with blueberries, unripe blueberries. Still praying that they come out on that trip. There's so many. At the end of the portage, and miraculously, dealing with the bugs here. The bugs weren't bad on the portage, where the ends, they're terrible. There's this waterfall here, which drains the lake I was just in, Cairngorm. And then shortly down that way, the Steel River begins. And then it goes into this Esker Lake, so it should be nice. There's gonna be some liftovers and some wading there ahead because it gets shallow apparently. Just crawling with them. Alright, I think I'm through the liftovers and wading that was behind me there. It wasn't that bad at all. Just a few sections. And I'm coming into Esker Lake now, which is supposed to have walleye and brook trout. So that's a fisherman's dream. And it's not too big of a lake either. It's a nice size for a canoe. It's manageable. I caught some pike at the base of the falls up there, so I'm thinking there must be pike in here too, but anyway, we'll see. Stopped on shore here for a snack and opened up the food bag, and it smelled pretty boozy. Immediately checked the scotch, and this one is wide open. And so now I'm going to hopefully pour the contents. Thankfully it was in its own bag, and that's why I do that. Happened with the wine earlier on a trip this year. Hopefully I can pour it out of this filthy bag back in there. Oh! Just all over my pants as I try to move a bug. Good. Good. Oh! Just all over my pants as I try. Oh! Just all over my pants as I try. Oh! Just all over my pants as I try. In there. Oh! Just all over my pants as I try to move a bug. Good. Good. Okay. Try again. And if bugs bite me, they're just gonna bite me. There we go. Yep, there's some biting me right now. It's a treat. Too many. That's most of it. Yeah, it's coming out with some little bits of dirt. That'll be good. Extra flavor. Yeah. Yeah. Scotch all over my pants. Wasted a bit of it, but salvaged. And now I'm going to rinse off everything that was in that bag, and hopefully I don't smell like booze for the rest of the trip. Better than dirt and sweat and bug smashings, at least. Got my snack for today, which is wheat thins and peanut butter. I'm actually pretty excited for it. I gotta start eating more somehow. My energy levels have been pretty low yesterday and today. Gotta eat some fish for dinner. I need some protein. I haven't had any real protein since the first day when I had, or second day when I had the brook trout. I was wondering how on earth that boat could have got there, here in the middle of nowhere, and then I realized I'm approaching the logging road, and that's where that bridge comes from as well. What an odd sight this is here. It's a good solid bridge. I guess it's gotta be for the trucks. Not exactly sure where I'm supposed to go here. Found the path. It's just incredibly overgrown. Worse than the last one. And if someone doesn't do some good clearing work on this, these trees will get bigger and it'll just be unusable. Okay, well, now I gotta go back and get all the stuff. My guidebook says that the portage is on the right side of the river, but this one's on the left. So maybe once I put in at the end of the portage I'm starting, then there's gonna be another one, maybe, I don't know. Problem with using a published guidebook, every year it becomes less accurate. I should have consulted some forums before leaving, but oh well. I'll manage. It's easy to see how I walked past this flag the first time. It's the only flag I've seen on the trail. Doesn't look like a trail. But it is, it's decent. Just easy to lose for a couple of spots. Just finished the third portage, and the bugs arranged a send-off party for me, which was really sweet. And I'm about to get into Steel Lake. I can kind of see it up ahead, and I think there's a headwind awaiting me based on what I'm feeling right now, but even if so, I don't care. I just want to set up camp somewhere, and if the wind keeps the bugs off, then I'm good with that. Fair trade. Well, I am really pooped, but I just have to go around this corner and then a couple kilometers more to get to camp. Hopefully it's a good one. And in great news, the forest fire damage, this appears to be the end of it right here. You can see the greener new stuff there, and then everything north of that seems to be back to normal, which is awesome. And there's a nice little beach here too. Well, this is just shocking. I can't believe how many boats there are there. A couple dozen, I'd say, at least. Wow. And this is on Steel Lake. One of the lakes I thought would be the most remote, but evidently people are coming up on the logging road. That's disappointing. Yeah, I did not slug it up here to see that. Well, I'll just have to get out of here quick. Unfortunately, I planned on staying right around the corner from here for 2 nights, and tomorrow's supposed to be a rest day. So I'll probably just have to deal with it. I'm at camp, and as expected, on a lake with motorboats. There's crap. This looks more like a place where people come to clean their fish than a campsite, but I don't know why this would ever be brought here. It's very annoying. And this tin roof, which I'm assuming was on here at one point. And the tent pad is here. It's full of little shrubs, so not the best, but it's flat enough. And there's some garbage in the fire pit. This is why I was disappointed to see the boats. Anyway, make the best of it. All I need to do is rest here, so no big deal.